guys, it's Sherry and Luke McFarland with McFarland Mortgage Group, and we are here with Mr. Troy Larkin with 3B Construction, and he is our business of the week. So, Luke, tell us about Troy here. You know him very well.
We do. As you guys know from all of our videos, we do play a lot of golf together. Play barely any golf together.
Never play.
Never play golf. Once in a while. And actually, we met through golf through church. So that's how we originally met. And what I find interesting is, before we started this video, I didn't even know what 3B stands for. So Troy's going to tell us, what does 3B stand for?
Come a little closer. Tell us what 3B stands for.
3B Construction Services. I'm a third generation contractor, which I didn't really mean to be. It kind of happened by accident, but over the years, worked with my brother up in Pennsylvania, brother and brother-in-law. We had a business up there. My dad's been in business. My grandfather was a contractor as well. My dad was actually the carpenter general foreman on the power plant up in Parrish that you see, and two of my uncles worked under him there.
I love that. That's amazing.
But 3B, when I decided to start this about in 2013, 3B, Brittany, Brooks, and Bryce. Those are my kids, because actually to learn this as you get older, you're no longer Luke and Sherry, you're so-and-so's parents, you know?
Yeah.
I'm Brooks's dad, Bryce's dad, and Brittany's dad, you know? So
Yeah.
I went Brittany, Brooks, and Bryce for that.
And so, Brooks is a firefighter, right?
He's a firefighter, ex-football player, played at USF, and he's a firefighter in Orlando.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Go Brooks. And then Bryce just got married. He's how old? 19?
Bryce is 20.
20. He just got married at Bayside.
And
I did the service.
And he works for Bayside now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the film producer at Bayside now, and
You
I
guys
did the
see
service.
him.
so.
He does the before services. He's always being funny and doing those little skits before services. Super funny. And then Brittany, she has a little guy.
No, a big guy. I have two grandkids, 16 and, I'm going to be wrong, 8 or 9. Chloe's 8 or 9. But
That's
anyway,
okay. We forget our kids' names and how old they are all the
and
time.
Tyson is driving, so I may look really young, but I'm old.
Yeah.
But no, yes, and Brittany helps us out at church. She volunteers with us as my family and stuff like that.
And then you and your wife, Kristen, have been married how long?
34?
You better know this.
I think it's 34 years.
34, and we're going on 3.
I know our anniversary is October 24th. I know that. I never forget.
That's
that.
about when we met. Around October 18th, I think we met. Yeah, so awesome. So, tell us all about your company.
Well, like I said, it kind of, over the years, I tried to do a lot of different things other than construction, but family grew up in it.
Yeah.
I was a TV news anchor, sports anchor. I did all those kind of things.
Yeah, because he does a lot of the stuff for At the Movies at Bayside. So he's like this natural born, like on TV all the time. So I love that he was an anchor. That's so cool.
Yeah, it was fun. I actually got set on fire for Red Lobster a few years ago for a Red Lobster commercial.
Are you
But
serious?
that's a whole other story. But no, but everything
fun.
kind of kept coming back to the construction industry, and again, because of having grown up in it. Literally, I was on job sites with my dad when I was 6, 7, 8 years old, that kind of thing. And honestly, I'll be honest, I believe God dropped it in my lap, because it allows me to do the things that a lot of people don't get to do. I'm available if I need to help somebody here, or be here for this, and for golf, because Luke needs help. Luke needs guys on the course with him. But no, seriously, it gave us a freedom that allows us to be available and to get us to do some things that we wouldn't be able to do. Again, all of our family's been involved in serving all our life. My family, mom and dad taught us to serve. My dad was a pastor as well, up in Pennsylvania and down here. So those kind of things, as it evolved, I got my license, started, actually we got in and did 60 rehabs for Wells Fargo during the foreclosure crazy thing.
Yeah.
In about a year and a half, we did 60 foreclosures for them. Rehabbed them from everything from soup to nuts, and it was crazy, a crazy time. And then that just morphed into remodeling, and I can take it from the ground up.
Yeah, so remodeling, tell us about that, because we're going to put some pictures up right now so you guys can see a little bit of what they do. How long does usually a remodel take?
Well, it really depends on how extensive it is. If we're doing a whole house, it can take up to 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
Depending on what we're doing. Are we moving walls?
Now, do you do small things too, just easier things, or is it mostly like these big?
I always try to tell people, we're not a handyman.
Because I need
Well, we're not a handyman because
Okay.
if we do, I got to charge you too much to come fix
Gotcha.
the door.
That's good.
But if it's replacing, when you get into painting, you get into flooring, you get into remodeling kitchens, additions,
Okay.
things like that. But like I said, it's really hard for us to do come fix your awning because I got to charge
Okay,
you
gotcha.
double so I
So-
get to make money to golf.
Yeah.
Yep.
So who is your client then? Like, who are you looking for?
But our best client is again that person that is looking to remodel, looking to redo a few rooms in the house,
Okay.
maybe new flooring, painting. We do a lot of painting.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah. Because painting can be pretty darn expensive. So you guys don't charge that much, right?
Well, we charge enough for golf fees.
Yes.
But
We'll work for golf.
It always depends on that, and I always tell people when they want to talk about price about things, can you do this? Can you do this? Yes, I can.
Yes.
What do you want to pay for?
Yep.
So
You get what you
I
pay
can
for.
I can give you the Taj Mahal, and I can give you
Yeah.
a modular. I think it's called modular home. A
Yeah.
modular home. I can do all of those things,
Okay.
but it really depends on what do you want, what do you need, what can you afford, and what are you willing to pay.
So Troy, you're a licensed contractor, correct?
Yeah, and that's one of the things that makes us different. There's a awful lot of guys with tools and a truck, and they can do great things.
Yep.
But one of the problems we're running into now, we're in a much more litigious. How do you like that? That's a $5 word.
Yep.
Much more litigious society, and honestly, everyone's covering their, and that's one of the reasons we decided to get licensed. We're licensed and insured. And that's one of the things that separates us from. There's a lot of licensed folks around, but there's an awful lot of people who aren't. Matter of fact, in the last couple of years, I've done about 4 or 5 projects where I had to go in behind someone
Yes.
who got red tagged by the county and shut down, or the city, or wherever. And I had to go in. The sad part about that is, I feel like the old guy, pay me now or pay me later.
Yeah.
Folks have to pay more if they go that way at first, because then I've got to fix it. But that happens.
And you hear that so much of just bad contractors. I mean, I hear it so much. So the fact that you're licensed and you have that behind you is very important.
Plus, I remember when we first met a long time ago, you go to school too, you have to do classes, right?
Oh yeah, you have classes, and the test is frustrating, But then again, like I said, that's what separates folks. But that's again the other thing we try to do is talk to people about what they need, what they really need, what they want, and we try to save them money wherever we can, because some things make sense and some don't. So that's the other thing, the experience that I have from literally like growing up around the business. No, you don't need that.
You don't need to nickel and
Do you
dime.
really want that? If you want that, we'll do it. But and then in the long run, it ends up saving folks money.
Awesome.
We're going to put everything below. But what's your website?
Troy.3b@gmail. That's my email.
Yeah.
My website is
Yeah.
3bcon serve serv.com.
Gotcha.
Sounds weird, conserve, but construction services was gone, so I had
And
to do 3B
it took
conserve.
me a minute because I'm like, what? Conserve? And then I'm like, oh, construction services. So anyways, and they're also on Facebook. I'm going to help him get some stuff up there for him. But,
I have disco pants older than her anyway, so it's okay.
So just thanks a lot for coming and being our business of the week.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity too. You guys have been. These guys are great. They love their customers. They do a great job for it. So
Thank you.
hopefully we get to do some stuff together.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
So Luke and Sherry, McFarland Mortgage Group, and this was your business of the week.